Hello everyone, Incineration here. Uh, just gonna go over some of the games that I'm gonna play here. This is what you're seeing here is Hearthstone. There's gonna be a lot of videos of this because I'm kind of limited on the amount of games that I can play, and this runs really easily with fraps. So, that in mind, Hearthstone is just a very fun game. It's a card game based around the Warcraft universe, you know, so Warcraft 1, 2, and 3, which was created into the MMO, World of Warcraft. That's all fun. There are separate heroes, which all have class-based abilities. You're seeing the warrior right now. He's got a bunch of really fun, like instant damage stuff and charge and synergy with other cards. It's great. Because you tend to find that in card games, you know, you want to get the most out of all your cards, so you usually end up picking the ones that work really well with each other to make the best deck possible. So we're gonna grab all the warrior only or warrior class specific cards that I would like here to create a deck. So, you know, that's all that. And then you go to the neutrals here, which are available to any class, and which will probably make up most of anyone's deck. And these, you know, there are some good ones, there are bad ones, obviously. So it's all about finding the ones that'll work best with your deck. And in card games, it's always fun to get card draw, which basically it's a card that allows you to draw more. So like Acolyte of Pain here, whenever this minion takes damage, draw a card. The stat in the yellowish color is their attack value, and the stat in the red is their health value. So whenever it fights another card or creature, it'll do 1 damage to it, and it has a total of 3 health, so once it sustains 3 points worth of damage, it'll die and go to the graveyard. There's no like graveyard mechanic in this game, but it's just destroy and remove from the field. Buffs are always fun, like the Shattered Sun Cleric gives it +1 attack, +1 health, which is always great. Raid Leader buffs up the attack of all your minions on the field, which is, you know, it's pretty solid. Taunt is another special skill, which means that before any minions can attack any other minions, they have to attack those ones. And this all makes sense once you see it, if you haven't already seen any Hearthstone. It'll make sense on the when we play this game. In my first game, or my first video rather, was of Hearthstone, so you know you could see that. But that has no audio recording. Speaking of, just got my audio set up, so expect more of that. Torn Warrior though, not my favorite taunt. So, but you see, he's got Enrage, which really synergizes with a lot of warrior abilities. So we might take that. Charge means that usually when you play a creature, it has to wait a whole turn before it can attack. But with Charge, it can attack immediately, as you can see with the tip right there. Wind Fury, very simple, just means they can attack twice every turn. Very good ability, but it's not usually on any card that's really good with it. Cult Master, more card draw. Chillwind Yeti, I know it's got no text, but it's a really good card in general because it's got solid stats and it trades well with other minions. Defender of Argus buffs up your guys and gives them taunt, so that's always good. More card draw, this is a really good taunt. Charge on this guy is really good because we have some abilities that'll take down some of his abundant health and give him extra damage, so it'll become like a 4/4, so with Charge, and that's really great. Divine Shield is another special rule, so the first time that minion takes damage, it completely ignores it, so it's good for trading up. So like, if he was to hit this 4/4 Abomination, this would go down to a 4/1, because it'll only have 1 health point left, and this will be fine, and then you can hit it again next turn, and it'll be gone. There are certain cards with like really situational abilities, like Faceless Manipulator. It just copies like a minion that's already on the board. But Battle Cry, as you can see there, as soon as you play that, Battle Cry happens. So if there are cards that like summon another card, like, yeah, if it summons another card, then obviously it wouldn't get the battle cry. Gurubashi Berserker is really good in warrior decks, so we're going to take 2 of those because it's got a high health pool, and as it takes damage, it gets extra attack. And we have stuff like the Cruel Taskmaster, which deals damage and gives it 2 attack. So, for example, if we were to Cruel Taskmaster a Gurubashi Berserker, it would gain in 5 attack, making it a 5/6, because it takes 1 damage from that. And that is great. That is phenomenal. So it's really good synergy there. Enrage, you know what Enrage is. When it takes damage, it gives you something. It's really good in warriors with this +2 attack because warriors oftentimes have weapons. Frostwolf Warlord, pretty situational guy. This is a good taunt. This is the legendary card. You can tell because of the dragon. It's also gold, which means it's sort of rare. I mean, this one's not very rare because you get it for like buying 1 thing on the marketplace. So, you know, it's always fun to take him though because his random inventions are really cool. Stormwind Champion is a great buff card, but it's really expensive, but it's some strong late game. This guy, Stealth, it means it can't be attacked or targeted by any enemy abilities until it does damage. So it's really handy to like sneak up on enemies because they usually can't do much about it. And then we're gonna get... You only are allowed 30 cards in the deck, so we're gonna go back to some of these lower cost minions to try to find something that we want. Take a River Crocodile. That guy's pretty good. Novice Engineer for some more card draw. Oh, even the Bloodsail Raider because it gains attack equal to the attack of your weapon. If we look at our weapon, it's 3 attacks, so this would become a 5. One sec. It would become a 5/3. So that's pretty strong. We're gonna get another War Axe in the warrior section here. And actually, I think we're gonna get rid of our Stormwind Champion and pick up an Execute because it's some really reliable. Get destroyed and enemy card. So this is how you play Hearthstone. There's ranked and unranked. There's also the arena, if you have enough gold for that, or if you want to pay real money. Oh, I actually have a game. Well, we can do that later. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You get gold by completing quests daily that you get here. Oops, not there. Right here. These are my 3 quests right now. You can toss out 1 per day to get a new one. So we're going to try out this warrior deck. I've never played a warrior before, and I'm like ranked 19 out of 25, so I'm not that great at this game. So if I lose this, it's pretty likely I'm gonna lose this. But you know, we'll try. I've never talked this long consecutively. It's actually really challenging. Alright, so this guy is playing Paladin. You can tell here's their name.
I will fight with victory or death.
With Hearthstone, you want to start with low cost cards because you start off with 1 mana at the beginning. So we're gonna ditch this guy and him. We don't get much better, but you know, hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. We're going second, so we get this called the coin, which means for one time we get 1 mana crystal. These are your mana crystals, and these all have a cost based on mana crystals. It's a very strong turn. It's not very strong. So what we can do is we can deal 1 damage to that to get rid of the bubble, the Divine Shield, which is actually pretty decent. So I think I'm gonna do that.
Back to work.
And then on their turn, oh, that's right, it gives it 2 damage. Well, I've made a mistake already. It's okay. We'll be fine. Please don't give Divine Shield. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. Alright, so my mistake has caused me severe damage, which is always fun. We got our axe here. I don't know what this secret is. Secrets are basically cards that do, well, something secret, and you don't find out until it gets activated. With paladins, they have a secret that could be redemption, which means that if I kill this, it'll come back to life, which would suck. because it'll be a 6-1. Actually, I think it gets debuffed. Let me try.
No
Let's find out.
problem.
Okay, secret, noble sacrifice. So that actually summons a defender to block the attack and just redirects it. That's probably even worse. So we're just gonna take this action and another 6 damage, which is absolutely horrible. He got great use out of that, and I'm already almost half dead. So it's going well right now. Next turn, we'll probably play the Tauren Warrior. Yeah, we'll probably play the Tauren Warrior.
Reporting for duty.
He's only got a 1-1 on the field. Just kidding. He's actually using a lot of. He's gonna try to rush me down. So we're gonna do that to put up a taunt wall, so we don't eat that 4 damage because I think he's trying to rush me down really quick, which is it's not nice, guys. It's not nice. Usually warriors are the ones that rush people down, but I'm just made a mistake. It happens. It happens. We're fine. That is probably the strongest weapon in the game because it does a solid 4 damage and it heals you whenever you strike with it. Now you keep that damage anyway. So that's fun. Cloud is really not going bad. They're not going well. We're gonna have to do this. Draw a card for you. Okay. We're gonna get card draw here. I don't want to hit him because I want to save this for a creature that he pulls out. This is good because it gives charge for our minions. We're not doing very well. For those of you that are lost, don't worry about it. It's a hard concept to get it first. And if I'm going a bit quick, just leave a comment. I'll be happy to let you know. So yeah, pretty much right now I'm just getting wrecked. Hard. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do here. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead next turn. Pretty sad. That's like 6. Actually, it was just 6 damage, and he's actually out of cards. So this I could actually turn this around. But to do that, we're gonna have to armor up, get some extra health. Armor pretty much acts as extra health, and then we're gonna kill that guy with an axe. And then we're gonna summon this because it gives them a nice target to hit. And okay, we're in a pretty solid spot right now. Unless he pulls a Consecration, which is a spell which does 2 damage to everything on my board. If he gets that, we're in a pretty bad spot again. But it doesn't look like he has that because if he did, he would have already paid it.
Not on my.
And he's got another one. So this guy's ability is he gives a friendly minion Divine Shield, which is really annoying. Because it makes it so that they can, oh yeah, that's right, I get charge from this guy. So since we want him to take as little damage as possible and for him to scale to have high damage but still decent health, I'm gonna hit this one. Because that's just better in every way. And then we're gonna break the shield with this. I really want to get nice use out of this. And in fact, I think I might. I'm gonna hit. We're gonna just get hit back. Okay. Again, we have pretty even board right now. I have a stronger board because I've got a 5/6 on the table. Oh, okay. He silenced it. Silence is another ability. It completely negates
Reporting for duty.
something's ability. So like this guy, when he gains attack for all the damage he's taken, doesn't happen anymore. Right now, we're gonna armor up definitely. Need that, and we're going to kill off those guys. And should have battle rage. Okay, this is bad. Quite bad. We're gonna play another one though, and then we're gonna hope for the best. Goverbashi Berserkers are really strong, but it's not helping me right now because I have 3 health. I'm so close to death, guys. It's crazy. And now I have 1. I'm dead, actually. Well. So. Well. This guy's amazing. Probably the big mistake was giving him that 6-1 at the start of the game. Anyway. We're gonna call the recording there. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more videos. And later, everyone.